Good morning, students. Now, today we will start our continuing chapter number 11, mensuration. And this second number video, students. First, I will tell about in previous lecture what I taught. In previous lecture, we learned about perimeter. Perimeter means sum of all the sides. That means perimeters. And here in area, second number topic is area. What meaning of area? Area is the part of a plane occupied by the closed figure. That means area. This also I taught in previous video. And two formulas already we learned that area of a square. First that formula 1, 2, 3, 4. Area of a square equal to L into L, means L square. And area of a rectangle equal to L into area of rectangle equal to L into D. This formula already I got. Now today we will learn about sixth number formula, area of a circle. Area of circle formula is pi r square. This is the formula to find area of circle, that is pi r square. So suppose this circle given, let's we take here one example. This circle, in this circle, this center and this radius measurement given 7 centimeter. Radius measurement 7 centimeter given, and we want to find area of a circle. So simply we can use this formula. Area of circle equal to pi r square. This is the formula to find area of circle. Pi value is 22 by 7 and r means radius. Radius already given. Pi 22 by 7. Radius is 7 into 7, 7, 7 cut 7 to the 14, 14 plus 1, 15 centimeters square. So students, this is the formula to find area of circles. Now we will go on parallel, means quadrilateral, in 4 sides given and 2D figure given, and we want to find its area. So simple, we can find it very easily. So this quadrilateral given, and which type of that quadrilateral, let's we see. Suppose it is parallelogram quadrilateral given. So in a parallelogram quadrilateral given and we want to find its area. So simple, we can find this formula number 7. Quadrilateral First we will take parallelogram quadrilateral. Area of parallelogram quadrilateral equal to, simple formula, area of parallelogram equal to base into height. Base into height. Okay. If area of parallelogram quadrilateral we want to find, that time simply we have to use this formula. Area of parallelogram quadrilateral equal to base into height. So let's we take here one example. See, first this parallelogram quadrilateral. See, A, B, C, D. This parallelogram quadrilateral. In this parallelogram quadrilateral, we know its properties properly. We know that in a parallelogram quadrilateral, their opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other. Their diagonals are bisect to each other in single point, in single midpoint, and their opposite angles are equal. Their adjacent angle sum is always 180. These all are the properties of parallelogram quadrilateral. So here, suppose this base, we take this base, okay? See this base, and height one. What meaning of height? Height means altitude, straight, vertical. Okay, vertical. That means we can say it is straight 90 degree. It is vertical. Okay, so a distance between two parallel lines. That means it is height. This height. Okay. So height, let's say take this height. Suppose base measurement given 20 and height given 10. So simple we can find its area. So area of parallelogram equal to base into height. Base is 20 and height given 10. 200 centimeters. Okay. So this is the formula to find area of parallelogram. Now area of rhombus. Area of rhombus we want to find that type simple. So let's go this 8 number formula. Area of rhombus. Area of rhombus equal to 1/2. See this formula properly better. Area of rhombus equal to 1/2 product of two diagonals. Area of rhombus equal to 1/2 in bracket product of two diagonals. Otherwise you can also write this is 1/2 diagonal 1 multiply diagonal 2 d1 into d2. So let's take here one example. See this. First we have to draw here rhombus. So rhombus, in the rhombus, this rhombus, in this rhombus, all sides are equal. All four sides are equal and parallel to each other. This rhombus figure. And these both are diagonals, this and this, and both diagonals are bisect to each other in right angle. This property for rhombus. Once again I repeat properties of rhombus. In a rhombus their opposite sides are equal and parallel and all four sides are equal in measurement. Their diagonals are bisect to each other in right angle. These both are diagonals, d1 and d2. These both diagonals, and both diagonals are bisect to each other in right angle. So we can say this d1 diagonal and this d2 diagonal. Okay, this d1 and this d2. d1 diagonal is given it is 10 cm and d2 diagonal is given 20 cm. So easily we can find it. So area of rhombus 1/2 d1 into d2 1/2. D1 measurement is 10 and D2 measurement is 20. So 2 5s are 10 and 20 5s are 100 centimeters square. Clear? So this all these formulas, once again I repeat this formula. Fourth number formula, area of square equal to L square, area of a rectangle equal to L into B, area of circle equal to pi r square, area of a parallelogram quadrilateral equal to base into height, and 8 number formula, area of rhombus equal to 1/2 product of two diagonals. Now this next number formula, formula number 11. Area of trapezoid. Area of trapezoid. So area of trapezoid equal 1/2 height 1/2 height into sum of two parallel sides. This formula: area of a trapezium equal to 1/2 height in bracket sum of two parallel sides. This is the formula to find area of trapezium. Is it clear? So area of trapezium, let's find area of trapezium. Suppose in first I will show how area of trapezium figure. This trapezium figure. How can we say this trapezium? Because in a trapezium figure, only two sides are parallel to each other. That means it is trapezium. The remaining two sides are not parallel. So area of trapezium means only two sides are parallel among that four sides. Only two sides, this and this both are parallel. See, we can see like a railway track. This and this both are parallel, but the remaining two sides, these both are not parallel. If I increase these both sides upside, it will connect in place here. Okay, but if I increase this line segment both sides, left and right both sides, and this both sides, this will not connect to each other. So we can say this trapezium. So in this trapezium figure, we want to find area of trapezium. So simple. Suppose this measurement given 20 centimeter and this 10 centimeter, and distance between these both parallel sides. This distance between both parallel sides. Suppose we can say the height is 5 cm. Okay. So in this figure we want to find area of trapezium. So simple, we can use this formula here. Area of trapezium equal to 1/2 height means h, and sum of two parallel sides. We can say this A and this B. No problem. A plus B. Is it clear, beta? Understood this? So area of trapezium equal to 1/2 height in bracket sum of two parallel sides. See, this 1/2 height given 5 and A means this 20 and B means 10. 1/2 multiply 5 and 20 plus 10 30. Now we can divide here 15. 15,075 centimeters square. So we can say this area of trapezium equal to 75 centimeters square. Once again I repeat this. See this, beta. Area of trapezium is both are parallel side and this is height between two parallel sides. Okay, so area of trapezium equal to 1/2 h in bracket A plus B. 1/2 h means 5, A means 20, B means 10. 20 plus 10 30, then this 15,075 centimeters square. Okay, now students, once again I repeat quadrilateral's formula. Suppose square given, it is one type of quadrilateral. It is also quadrilateral. Area of square equal to L square. Area of rectangle equal to L into D. Area of circle equal to pi r square. Area of parallelogram quadrilateral equal to base into height. Area of rhombus equal to 1/2 product of two diagonals, and area of trapezium equal to 1/2 h in bracket A plus B. H means where h is height and A and B are both parallel sides. So here we completed our 2D formula. Okay, now if 3D formula, 3D figure given, and we want to find its area, volume, diameter, those all we want to find, then how can we find in next week learning? See this first now to this all object we clear here. How can we find its perimeter and area? Now we will start in 3D figure. What meaning of first of all 3D? 3D means length, breadth and height given. That means we can say this 3D figure. Okay? In 3D figure. So suppose first I will explain about surface area in 3D figure. See. 3D figure. In 3D figure, length, breadth and height given. Length, breadth and height given. That means we can. It is 3D figure. Now, what meaning of surface area? The surface area of. First, I will write the surface area. Surface area. Surface area. The surface area of a solid. Surface area of a solid. Surface area of a solid is the sum of the area. Is the sum of the area. Surface area of a solid is the sum of the areas of its faces. Of its faces. See. So this is the definition of surface area. What meaning of surface area? Surface area means plane surface. See, surface area of a solid is the sum of the area. Surface areas, face, all faces, some area, we can say is surface area. See, let's say so one object, see this duster, it is 3D figure, 3D object. Why? Because this length, this breadth and this height, yes. So it is solid shape, means 3D shape. Okay, 3 dimension, so it is 3D. Okay. Now in this figure it has 6 surfaces. How many surfaces? 6. 1, 2, 3, this 4 surfaces, and this upper side 5, this back side 6. How many surfaces? 6 surfaces. And now we want to find total surface area of this figure. Then how can we find it? Simply, easily. We can add this area, number 1. First we will find this area. Then second area, third area, fourth area, fifth area and sixth area. Sum of all these 6 surfaces area we can get in total surface area of this solids. Very easy method. Okay. So here, suppose this cuboid, which type of this figure? It is cuboid. But suppose cube given, then cube given, then it has also 6 faces, 6 surfaces. Okay, and sum of all these 6 faces we can get it surface area. So first I will draw here one figure of cube. In this cube, this cube. This cube figure below. Okay, means cube. How can we say this cube? Because this length, breadth, height all in same in measurement. So we can say this cube. how many surfaces it has? It has 6 surfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 faces. And sum of all these faces area, we can get total surface area. Clear this? So suppose we can take this length. This breadth is also same. So we can take here length. This height. Length, breadth, height. All are same. So L. Now we want to find its surface area. Simple. See, let's we make formula our own self. Which type of this front view? Which type of? It is square. It looks like a square. And square area we know. It has 6 faces. And front all faces are equal in shape. And those all are in square shape. So we know formula of area of square. Area of square equal to L square. Okay. So number 12. Total surface area. SA means surface area. Total surface area of a cube equal. We know only formula L square. What? L square. Area of square equal to L square. Area of square means L square. Side into side. L square. And how many faces it has? It has 6 faces, and those all are equal in shape and measurement. So simple. 6 square we can observe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So simply we will multiply here with 6. So our formula is ready here. Total surface area of a cube equal to 6 L square. This is the formula to find surface area of cube. See. Suppose, let's take here one example. Suppose in a cube figure, side measurement given 5 cm. Side measurement given 5 cm and they asked to find surface area of cube. So simple, we can use this formula. Surface area of cube equal to 6L square. 6L already given 5 and square given, so we will write 2 times. 6 5 is 30 and 5 3 is 15 centimeter square. 150 centimeter square. So this is the formula to find surface area of a cube. Which formula? Surface area of a cube equal to 6L square. Now beta, see, lateral surface area. Okay, lateral surface area we will take after, but cuboid, see, this cuboid given. What cuboid? This number 13, cuboid. Total surface area of cuboid equal. So students, first I will do here one cuboid. See, cuboid means front view, top view, side view, all are in same rectangle. Length, breadth and height, these all are not equal in cuboid. But if all length, breadth, height all are equal in measurement, that means we can say it is cube. But length, breadth and height, these three functions are not same, then three measurements are not same, then we can say it is cuboid. So first I will do here one cuboid shape. See, See this beta, this cuboid shape. Okay. In cuboid shape, length, breadth and height. Let's say take this length, this breadth and this height. This length, breadth and height. This length, this breadth and height. And if I observe this 3D figure from front side, I can observe one rectangle. One rectangle. Side view, I can observe from this side. I can also observe one rectangle. Top view, upper side, one rectangle I can observe. Okay. Now, in this case, suppose I want to find this spaces. See, let's make our formula our own self. How can this formula become? See, first this part. So, in this. Okay, this and this front and back both will be same. So this length and this height, okay, this height. So L into B, but B means H, and 2 times front and back both. So 2H. Okay. Now this side, front side, we can observe this rectangle. We can take this length and this breadth, but here given B and H, but 2 times this and this, both sides we can observe, both sides will become same. This and this, so 2 times BH. Okay. Now front and side over. Now top. From top side, we can observe this rectangle. And this L, so it will also L, and this breadth, this parallel D. Okay, and 2 times top and bottom both same. So 2LB. Clear? Now 2 is common from this terms. LB plus BH plus HL. Okay, so this formula to find surface area, total surface area of cuboid. See, so this is our formula, 2 into bracket LB plus BH plus HL. This is the formula to find surface area of a cuboid. So let's see, take here one example. Suppose in this cuboid, length suppose given 10. Breadth 5 and height given 6. Okay. Now we want to find total surface area. So we can use this formula 2. Length 10, breadth 5 plus breadth 5, height 6, length 10. Easy. Now simplify this 2. 10 5 are 50, 6 5 are 30, and this 6 10 are 6. Sum of all this 1 4 0. 14 2s are 20, and this and this. Clear this, students? Now I hope you all have understood this formula of 3D. First I explain here. Surface area of cube. Surface area of cube equal to 6L square, and total surface area of cuboid equal to 2 in bracket LB plus BH plus HL. So students, I hope you understood this all. You see these videos properly 2 or 3 times and understand this all formulas properly. In next session we will go ahead and I will take few more formulas. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.